What's up, Ecom Hackers? Welcome to another episode of Ecom Hacker TV. And if you have been wanting to have more control over your business, right? You have been wanting to know how to really be able to create cash flow and profit on demand. This is a very important episode that you need to check out. All right, today I'm going to be talking about holiday profit waves and how we use them to generate over $22,000 in just 10 days, right? So I'm going to be breaking down all the details, going to give you a little bit of a sneak peek on the exact emails and everything that we used to make this happen. So that way you guys could maybe do something similar for yourselves, right? So make sure you watch all the way to the end because I have some free downloads for you guys to help you be able to replicate a little bit of what I'm going to be doing and what I'm going to be showing you on this end, right? Now, before I even dive in, I want to give you guys a little bit of perspective, right? You see, the problem that a lot of new store owners run into is trying to what we call bet it all on the first date too much, right? You're working hard on social media promoting, right? You are maybe even dabbling in running ads for yourself, right? Trying to send eyeballs, trying to drive clicks to your online store and hoping and praying that they buy today, right? And unfortunately, most of the time they do not, because that is human nature. Humans are not wired to jump on a dime like that. That's why less than 2% of people are actually ready to buy on the first encounter, right? And that is the issue that a lot of folks run into, is we are putting so much time, so much energy, so much money into getting people to the store in the first place and hoping that they buy right now that it's crippling us in the long run. And it is going counter to how people actually shop. You think about when someone walks into a store that they're comfortable doing business with, yeah, of course they'll walk in and walk out with something. But when they have never shopped with you before, when it's brand new, the chances of getting that person to pull the trigger, it's hard, right? And to make matters worse, there is more competition online than ever before. Ads are more expensive due to iOS changes. Your reach on social media is a lot lower than it used to be, right? You are seeing less return on investment for your marketing ROI, and you have less control because the ads and the social media posts and the things that used to be able to make a good amount of money aren't as effective as they used to be. But you know what has withstood the test of time and is still just as effective, if not more effective? Follow-up and understanding how to monetize your audience. That's what profit waves are. That's how profit waves work, right? Profit waves are all about helping you monetize your audience so that way you don't have to get 4, 5, 6x return on investment from your ads to be able to make money, or get these folks on social media to buy at the drop of a dime. It is liberating, right? And using profit waves is exactly how we were able to monetize our audience, not only during the week of Black Friday, but also during the week of Cyber Week. And let me break down some of the numbers so you guys can actually get a look at what I'm talking about here. Okay, so here you can see with our air freshener brand, we did nearly $23,000 over the course of about 10 days, right? Obviously, we had a nice big spike on, you guessed it, Black Friday, but we were able to maintain a high, nearly $2,000 a day amount of revenue, even when it wasn't Black Friday, because it's not about just tapping in on one specific holiday. It's about knowing how to cash in on demand. And this strategy that I'm going to show you guys today worked not only just for us, but it also worked for many of my students, right? I'll show you a couple of them. So we had Michelle, right? She had her first $22,000 month by activating people with a profit wave. right? We had Derek do over $14,000 last month, right? Knowing how to activate folks during these holiday periods. We had Courtney, right? Do over $20,000 during this holiday period. Let me show you a nice little screenshot, right? Because the reason I'm showing you guys this is so that you understand it's not, this isn't just some secret sauce, right? That only works for one brand, just my company, right? It is a strategy that can work for anybody, anywhere, no matter what you sell, no matter how much marketing experience that you have, this type of a strategy can work for you as well, right? So first off, what is a profit wave? A profit wave is a sale. It's a special offer, but it's a way that you execute your sales and your special offers to really activate your audience, right? Understand that when you are driving eyeballs, whether it's from social media, whether it's from paid traffic, right? The reason that we are trying to send people to our store is not to try to get them to buy today. Because again, that is really against nature. Sure, you'll love it. You'll incentivize them. You're going to do everything that you can to get them to get them going. But really, you want to make sure that you are able to get them to join your list, right? Get them to sign up so that way you can follow up, right? So let's talk a little bit about how to do that. But before, if you're watching this live or whether you're watching the replay, I need you to drop a fire emoji for me as you break down some of these secrets to help you really put a profit wave to work for you, right? Make sure you drop a fire wave, a fire emoji in the chat, right? Let's go ahead and wake things up because we are about to drop some value bombs on you guys, right? This is one of the most profitable things that you are going to do in your business when executed the right way, right? So first things first, when it comes to just understanding how to execute a profit wave, the number one thing that you got to do is be growing your list, right? You need to focus on any traffic, any eyeballs that you send to your store, right? We need to make sure that we are using that traffic to grow list, right? The point of your social media, the point of you running ads, at least to new eyeballs, is not just getting them to buy right now. It's about getting them to join your list. You want to grow your list. Excuse the typo, right? That's priority number one. And it is much easier to get someone's contact information than it is to get them to purchase something today. How do you get someone to join your list? By making sexy offers, right? By incentivizing them with discounts, with free gifts, running giveaways. There's all sorts of ways to get folks to actually join your list. But that is the most important thing that you do when you're dealing with a new person. It's not about, hey, buy this right now. It's about, hey, let me give you something, right? Let me offer you some sort of value first, right? So that way I can get permission to follow up with you, right? Profit waves are about activating your audience. When you are trying to grow early on, your priority needs to be on growing your list and growing your audience. It is easier to grow your audience than it is to get a bunch of buyers to buy the first time around. So again, the number one focus that you need to have with all of your new traffic is getting them to join your list, right? Getting them to join your email, getting them to sign up for text, right? Email and text, right? Now we're building an asset, right? These lists are an asset for your business. And as you continue to grow your business, your list is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So that way you can make more and more money from them. So, right, Step number one, making sure that you are growing your list. Then when you have holidays roll around, that's when it's time to actually roll out your profit waves. So profit waves are strategies to turn sales, special events into productions, right? It's not just Black Friday. It's all the stuff that happens around Black Friday. It's not just Cyber Monday, it's Cyber Week. So what are the things that go into making a successful profit wave, right? Once we've been growing our list, right? Right? Keys to a profit wave. Got your irresistible offer. Right? It's not, if you can only do like 10% off something, you're better off throwing in a free gift. You're better off making it sexier, right? Profit waves are about making super sexy offers, right? And we can make these offers sexy and we can make these offers irresistible, not only with the value that we're offering, but because they are time sensitive, right? It's not just today, or it's not, hey, I have a sale going, buy. It's, hey, here's a 48-hour sale. Hey, this sale is only for the next 3 days. Hey, this sale is only for the next week, right? They've got to be irresistible. They've got to be time sensitive, right? That's the key to actually making an offer that someone can take action on, right? And again, we are taking these offers and not just advertising it, not just promoting it on social media. We are taking these offers to our list, right? We're taking these offers to our list. We are taking these irresistible, time-sensitive offers to our list, and we are using multiple follow-ups, right? So what does that look like? Let me show you some examples. So when we kicked off our holiday sale, right? Boom, this is one of the emails that we sent out to our list, all right? Time sensitive, letting you know exactly how the offer works. We've got some social proof in there. We've got benefits of taking action, and we've got reminders that it's only but so much time that they have to take action on it. Boom, pull the trigger. So we took our offer, we made it time sensitive, and then we sent it out. We sent, just for Black Friday alone, we sent 5 different messages, right? 5 different emails and 2 separate text messages, right? Oh my gosh, Mike, that's so many touch points. People are going to get annoyed. How many messages did you get during holiday season? Think about how many emails and text messages you guys got over the Black Friday and Cyber Week, right? How many of you guys bought because of those messages that you were sent, right? It's not about whether you're bothering someone. It's about, are you there when they're ready to pull the trigger? Because if not, somebody else is going to get that business. So you might as well put yourself out there. And it's not just about having those multiple touch points. It's about having those the volume of touch points, because in a sea of messaging from other brands, other companies, in a clogged inbox of all sorts of stuff from all sorts of other different brands, are you even there? Right? If I just got 20 messages, 30 messages, are you in that mix, or have you been pushed down because you didn't send enough messages? All right. It's understanding that you need to be present, which is why we send so many messages during a profit wave. And so I'm not just like, hey, it's just one email, it's a one-off. It's a wave. It's multiple follow-ups, multiple touch points. I send multiple emails. I send multiple text messages, and I make money off of every single one. Right? We did about like $1,500 off of this email. Right? Click, send, get paid. High profit. No ad cost. right? No cost per purchase. I didn't spend hours on social media trying to make this happen. I clicked send, right? Here was one of the follow-ups, right? Just an additional touch point, reminding them that the sale is going on, reminding them that it was time sensitive. Hey, here's how to take advantage of it, right? You don't have forever to do it. Tap the link and dive on in. Made another grand off of this message. And then as we get to the finish line, we sent this the night of the last day, right? So day 2, we sent this at like 6 p.m., letting them know they only had a few hours left to take advantage of the sale. $3,000 off of this email, you guys. $3,000 off of this. This doesn't look like a whole lot. $3,000 off of this, right? Because I invest my time and advertising dollars into growing my list year round. When I'm running ads, when I'm advertising, I'm not doing it just because I'm trying to make money from you today. And this is what I show my students in the ESC program. And that's why you saw some of those sales numbers that you guys saw, because you are constantly growing your list and you are considering list growth a win, right? That's how you're evaluating success. And then when you start to run these different profit waves, you run these different time-sensitive offers for 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, a week, we are able to monetize these people over that time, right? We grow our list and we nurture them with content, talk to them about different things. So it's not just sale, 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 right? Multiple touch points so that they understand more about the business. They can get to know our brand. They can start to trust our brand. And then when it's time for me to tap in and create cash on demand, I run a profit wave, right? Does that make sense, you guys? All right, give me a thumbs up in the chat if that makes sense, right? We are focusing our social media posts, we're focusing our advertising, we're focusing anything that we do, even if we're live in person. It's all about growing our list and building our asset base, right? Getting as many customers and leads into this pool that we can access and monetize on demand. I can look at that base of people and see it's getting bigger every single month. And I know when I'm going to tap in using a profit wave, I can monetize these people on demand. And these are the highest profit activities that you can do. I'll monetize them with email. I'll monetize them with text. So I can invest my time and resources getting easy wins like getting leads. It's way easier to get a lead than it is to get a customer. All right. So keep that in mind as you guys are growing and working on things, right? It's not just about how much money am I making today. It's about, is my list growing? All right. So that was Black Friday. Of course, we followed it up with Cyber Week, right? And I literally did the exact same process during Cyber Week, right? In fact, we're running a profit wave right now during our 12 days of Christmas deals or Freshmas deals, right? I'll update my banner. I'll typically run different countdown timers and I'll activate people. We just sent out an email about today's special offer, right? Tomorrow there's going to be another one. The day after that, there's going to be another one because it's 12 days. And each of these has a time-sensitive offer attached to it. I can activate people on demand, right? So that's literally all we did during Black Friday. That's literally what we did during Cyber Week, right? Multiple touch points. I want to stay in front of you, emails, text messages, and every single time I clicked send, I made money. And these are high profit plays. This is what we did. This is what my students did. And by activating our list, that's how we were able to see significant sales in a short amount of time. And it didn't cost me anything, right? Every single one of the sales that I got from these follow-up messages is pure profit. Emails, you pay monthly. You pay a monthly fee. So it's pure profit when I get someone to buy from an email, right? That's why you can typically see like 46x return on investment from email marketing. From text messaging, it was even crazier, right? So profit waves. A profit wave is a time-sensitive marketing campaign to activate your list and create a wave of high profit sales for you on demand. And when you know that you have profit waves ready to go for different holidays, different special events, and you know that you can activate your list on demand, it makes it a lot less intimidating when you're running ads, and it makes it a lot less frustrating when you're promoting on social media or you're doing pop-up events, because you are evaluating your wins, not just in how many sales did I get from these impulsive types, but how many leads did I pick up along the way? And those impulsive types paid for my list growth. Does that make sense, you guys? Right? Does that make sense? Profit waves are the key to e-commerce success. Monetizing your list is the key to e-commerce success. And that's why your inboxes were full during Black Friday, full during Cyber Week, and they're probably still blowing up right now, all the way through the end of Christmas. That's why I wanted to do this training with you guys today, because you can still work some of these right now. Do you have a customer list? Do you have people that have been shopping with you before? Go take a special offer to them. Let them know what the offer is. Let them know that they have a limited amount of time to take advantage of the offer. Be very clear on what the offer is, right? What's in it for them? How do they take advantage of it? And how long do they have to take advantage of it? You can message it about it on your email list. You can text it over to them. You can promote it on your social media, but you want to broadcast and you want to echo that special sales event on every single platform. And you want it to be a multi-touch process, right? Irresistible offer, time sensitive, multiple touch points, irresistible offer, time sensitive, multiple touch points. And that will allow you to unlock the profit that you guys are sitting on with your list, right? So you can start rolling some of this stuff out for the holidays. I strongly, strongly recommend it, right? Make sure that you're building your list right now. Make sure that you're building your list year round. And again, every time a holiday rolls around, you're going to be able to tap in and you're going to be able to cash in, and it is going to be high profit plays for you. That's why email and text message marketing are still by far the most profitable things that you can do in e-commerce, bar none. All right, bar none. So, Alyssa, do we have any questions in the chat, or is there anything that maybe I could provide a little bit of extra detail on for him?
Yes. So we had somebody ask, do you recommend using pop-up options to get the signups? They have had people complain about that before.
Oh, 100%. You know, pop-ups are one of the best ways that you can grow your list. If you've had people complain about your pop-ups, it's probably in the execution. Are you hitting someone with multiple pop-ups at the same time, right? Are you using those annoying pop-ups that are like filling up the entire screen and making someone feel like, whoa, like I've just been pulled away from the experience? Or is it like a smaller, more contained pop-up, right? And is the offer sexy? If you are if you're trying to grow your list and you're just saying, hey, sign up for updates, nobody wants your updates, right? You know, join our list. Nobody wants to join your list. Oh, here's 5% off. 10% off. You got to bribe somebody. Make it sexy and make the offer in a non-annoying way, and you will definitely grow your list. Right.
You know, one other thing that you mentioned was activating the list. And there's so many people who spend time, they grow the list, they send, a lot of them might have even sent during Black Friday and Cyber Monday, but the activation piece just didn't happen. What would you say to the person who's putting the time in, the effort in, and they're just not getting that activation piece to actually work?
So that's a good question, good point to bring up. Think of it like dating, right? When you meet someone, you can absolutely hit it off on the first day, right? They look good, smell good, great personality. You guys have great chemistry, but you're not ready to hop into a relationship on that first day. You're not ready to move to different bases on that first day, right? But you do agree to keep in contact. Okay. If the only time you hear from that person after then is, hey, you want to Netflix and chill tonight? Hey, you want to come over tonight? Hey, can I come over tonight? And then it goes for a while. You don't hear from them for a couple weeks, couple months. Hey, they're back. Hey, what are you doing tonight? You want to hang out? Hey, can I come over? Hey, you want to come over? Hey, you want to Netflix and chill? They're going to tune you out because they now think that you only care about one thing, right? And that's exactly how online shoppers are. If the only time they hear from you is when you're trying to sell them something, of course they're going to tune you out because there's no relationship there. There's no confidence, and trust. So if when you are trying to activate folks, whether it's using a profit wave or like one-off messaging, if you have not kept communication going with them, you have not built a relationship with them, you have not talked to them about anything other than what you want to sell and when you want to sell it, they will not respond. Profit waves will not work if there is no nurture and no relationship built, right? That's some of the things I talk to my students about all the time is you want to be able to build a relationship. Now, the good news is, you guys, which is crazy, you can use automated messages to build those relationships. No one is saying that you have to sit on your computer 24/7 and constantly just like talk to your list and send them pictures of what you're having for dinner and, nonsense like that. You can build relationships, tell them your story, tell them about your brand, tell them about your customer experiences, tell them about what sets your products apart, and you can automate it, and you can have these automations and automated systems just kind of working for you in the background, building that relationship like clockwork. And then now when you come to cash in, it's not like, man, I haven't heard from you in a month and now you want to hang out. It's like, oh yeah, man, I talk to you all the time. Yes. Yeah, we can definitely link up. Yeah. Yo, they got that new thing on Netflix, man. Let's check it out tonight. That's how that works. All right. Did we have anything else, Alyssa?
No, I think that was great. But there is one thing you did promise us that we would get some of your templates that you used.
Oh, yes. So you guys saw some of those different emails that I sent out that I previewed. Emails that made us thousands of dollars just from clicking send. How'd you guys like your own copies? Right? How would you like to have some templates that you can customize and roll out and start to send to your list? Right? We have email profit wave templates that we can send your way. All I want you to do is drop a wave emoji for me in the chat. Right? That's a little wave action, right? You can drop a wave emoji, you can drop a wave GIF, whether you're watching this live, whether you're watching the replay. If you want access to the templates for the exact email templates that I used to roll out those emails that you saw, drop that wave emoji in the chat and we'll get it on out to you. So that way you at least have that in your toolbox. And I promise you, when executed the right way, these are some of the most profitable actions you will ever take in your business, right? So drop that wave emoji. We'll get you the profit wave email template sent out your way. And understand this, you guys, Black Friday is a day. Cyber Monday is a day. Cyber Week is a week. We are still in the heart of the holiday season. So even if that didn't necessarily work out as well as you would like, that doesn't mean that you can't still capitalize on this holiday season. Start building your list right now. Stop evaluating your success on whether or not someone purchases today, right now, and start evaluating your success with new eyeballs and new people. Like, did I make a good enough impression so that I have permission to keep in contact with you? Getting a lead is a win. Now we start to nurture them. Now we start to build that relationship. And again, that can be automated. And then when I want to cash in with a profit wave, like some of the templates are going to send your way, now they're going to be ready for it. Right? So take full advantage of it. Remember, There's a revolution going on, right? E-commerce is the new California gold rush. Doing everything I can to help you guys cash in the way, and we've been able to, selling air freshener and incense, right? The same way that multiples of many of my students have been able to cash in as well. A lot of them are in this group with you right now, and every single one of them started in a group like this, sitting in the chair like you are right now, watching, thinking maybe this guy does know a little bit about what he's talking about. All right. Take the right strategy, take action, be consistent, and ride the wave like everybody else, right? Drop that profit wave, drop that wave emoji in the chat if you want to get those profit wave email templates. And I will see you guys in the traffic and conversions